I feel like you don't know. That was kind of a nervous laugh.
Nah. I just, I'm playing it up for the chat right now. We're having a good time here. But no character switches. Doggo and Leo are still going to be rocking their tried and true mains. And this is going to be Meetleo versus Sekai Doggo Grand Finals here at Ultra Hard, a SWT Platinum level event. Winner of this comes home with 800 points for the circuit.
Yeah, we'll definitely see how it plays out right now, but this is going to be a very tough one for Meetleo. Keep in mind, they're going to have to win 6 games here against the one player who hasn't dropped the set all weekend. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. But, Sekai Doggo fans, they're in full force in the chat. And we're going to see if any WeFit trainers can come out and support their guy as well.
Yeah, I hope so, because Meetleo definitely is one deserving of praise. Dude's been playing really amazingly all day. Both these guys upsetting their seeds, making miracle runs. And again, they're going at each other's throats right now. Nice trade there with the Sun Salutation into Gunman.
Honestly, yeah, and able to take out that stock too with the forward tilt. Fantastically played from Meetleo, but we'll see how it plays out again. I mean, right now, Sekai Doggo was taking a little bit of a break, so Meetleo does have that momentum behind them at the moment, getting a nice game 4 win to be able to move on here. Their hands are fresh, their hands are warm. Hopefully, Sekai Doggo has been, staying warm themselves.
Yeah. Dude, I'm going to be real with you. Meetleo making a very big bracket run. Neither one of these guys were seeded to make top 8, by the way. Sekai Doggo was 9th seed. Meetleo was 15th seed. Both these guys played amazingly this weekend, despite the odds and despite the seeding not really being in their favor. But they made a couple of upsets on their way to get here. Right now, Sekai Doggo being down is a bit of an upset, but, as soon as the hands get warmed up, I'm assuming he's going to be firing on all cylinders, maybe even higher.
Yeah, I mean, he probably was taking a nice little break. I'm sure they're keeping their hands warm too, but I mean, the adrenaline's got to get pumped up here. So I totally expect Meetleo to start off a little bit hot. You look at this, I mean, they've already got a stock already, 90% on the second stock as well. Not losing a stock there. All right, setting out the can, though. Oh, my goodness. Another one of those situations forcing Meetleo to use some of their resources like the air dive to try and stay alive.
Yep. Meetleo holding on to their stock for quite a long way. Dash attack or the F tilt. I couldn't quite tell what that was. There was a little bit of slide, so it makes me think it was a dash attack. Didn't kill, though. Didn't hit. Good shield. But a nice nair one into back air. The bread and butter confirmed there from Meetleo. Been doing it for a very, very, very long time. All brackets been their go-to. And it's working out here in Grands.
All right, well, there we go. Run up with the forward tilt, closing out the stock. You are in a bit of a tough position here, but it's certainly doable. And worst case scenario, it's just game 1. You're still getting, that download, trying to make sure that, Meetleo's not coming with anything new. But, sometimes you keep your ace cards in the back pocket until you're ready to pull them out. But look at this, man, the up air string. Oh, my goodness.
Really good frame traps, too. I mean, took him to stairway to heaven there with those up airs. A lot of percentage on the board. Sekai Doggo at 126 on their last stock. And the reverse hit of the F tilt's going to be taken off the top. JV3 stock there for Meetleo. What a statement win here in the first match of Grands.
Yeah, no, honestly, great stuff from MK Leo. Meetleo. Can you imagine if MK Leo started playing Wii Fit? I feel like the internet would erupt.
He'd be the best Wii Fit in the world. I'll tell you that much.
Going back to the only important Leo in this bracket, we're going to be talking about Meetleo with a great Game 1 win is exactly the type of momentum they need to really establish themselves to continue to push forward here. Sekai Doggo, though, we know that they've got tricks upon tricks upon tricks, and I'm sure they haven't shown their full hand quite yet.
Yep, I imagine Sekai Doggo has it in their head that it is going to be a long, grueling set. So, they feel like losing one match, not the end of the world right now. They have at least 6 to give. 0 with a up smash there with the breathing active for Meetleo. And he is on a roll today, Skiff.
Yeah, no, I mean, definitely wanting that revenge too, especially from how everything played out earlier. My goodness, finally we get Doggo on the board here with some damage and making a statement with it too. A nice little combo to get things going. 61%. Oh, my goodness.
That was a stock at 50% unanswered there from Meetleo. And that up air nearly killing as well out of the nair. Strong stuff. Good parry there is going to be helping out Sekai Doggo live a little bit longer. They're not able to get any follow-ups to that back air on the platform. But right now, they're hanging out. They're entrenched under the platform. They have their boy there, pants down, holding out for him.
Yep, there we go. Jumping over the can. Smart stuff. Keeping that out of play for a little bit, and oh my god, you got to be careful here. That's another header. Are they going to try and force the air dodge? No, they're going to recover low, using that can to cover their approach as well. And this is not looking good. That's the second stock down, man. Meetleo is turning it up to 11.
Dude, and honestly, it's hard to not see why. If you want to take a look, just look at what Sekai Doggo does under the platform. Hanging out, setting up cans, setting up side Bs, setting up down Bs, and right now, Meetleo, their aggression is the thing that's keeping them ahead right now.
That was strange.
Yeah, the up tilt clank with the up smash, that was awesome.
Up tilted and dodged the up smash. That was so weird. But anyway, getting the toss into the can, not quite going to take the stock yet, but look at the setup here. Got a can in place. Yeah, had to get up into shield.
Nice catch.
Yep, up into the up air and up to the blast zone, upper blast zone. Man, there's nothing but up.
Ooh, really good side B header. Hits the can into Sekai Doggo, who is now stuck off stage. All right, no JV repeat there. And now Sekai Doggo's getting those up air streaks. Somebody decided to wake up, and all too soon. Could have been a much worse set if they didn't wake up soon enough.
I mean, hey, with the way that Duck Hunt can play this game, this is still certainly within a reason for them to take. Not able to find that forward air and the grab. My goodness, right into the up throw. Oh, yeah, up throw, up air. Yeah, man, I mean, Sekai Doggo's still very much in this game. It's just a couple of small instances is what they need to get the stock out of the way. Look at them chasing him around.
Oh, man, but a nice backer onto the platform. Sekai Doggo forces this to a last stock situation between the two of them. At 73%, a little worse for wear. But again, they're doing a good job of holding out, at least putting up the traps. And even if they don't take this match, it seems like we might be in here for a long first set. And for a penny and for a pound, Sekai Doggo wants to win.
Yeah, it definitely seems like that could very well be the case. Look at that, going in for the grab, a rare grab miss, by the way. Sekai Doggo has been on top of it all day so far. Here we go, another parry onto the soccer ball. And yeah, these two, honestly, it's a war zone. These two have been dancing around each other's projectiles all day.
War, they say war never changes, but the day a fitness guru goes up against a dog and a duck, you can expect the fitness guru to be doing their best to come out on top. Meetleo, 2-0 in their favor, one match away from a reset.
Yep. We will see how the
so far.
Reset comes to fruition. I mean, either way right now, I mean, I'm not going to count Sekai Doggo out, but man, Meetleo is definitely playing with a different fervor behind their back right now. I mean, they're already upset that they dropped the Game 5 set earlier in Winners Finals, right? Had to go through fighting Kazuya, which, man, that was nerve-wracking. And now, they get their revenge on Sekai Doggo. At least going to take this set probably if they keep playing the way they're playing. I mean, Sekai Doggo, it looks like they're kind of just slumbering through it. Like, they're getting some nice plays. They're getting some nice setups, but Meetleo just seems to be 3 steps ahead every time.
Yeah, I think the thing is Meetleo's offense is just ludicrous right now. Doing so much with that deep breathing, so much with that nair, doing a really good job of just keeping the pressure alive, getting setups, getting a ton of damage, and then killing when the time is appropriate. And already, 42% off the rip here. But then again, Sekai Doggo can take that back real quick. Honestly, I feel like this third match is going to be the make or break here for Sekai Doggo. Obviously, if they lose this, they lose their buffer set. But if they come out on top, we could be seeing a Game 5 potentially here in this set. Maybe even not even going to a second set.
I mean, we'll see. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a tough spot to be in. You're already down 2-0. That means you're going to have to take the next 3 games on a Meetleo that's playing hotter than ever today. So, I mean, that's a tall ask to be going for. But you know what? All it takes is one game with a nice couple plays just to really establish your momentum and get things going. And everything could fall apart for Meetleo, assuming.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's looking pretty good for Sekai Doggo right now. They're starting to mount up the pressure, do a lot of damage. And, you know, they have a lead. They haven't had a lead all set. This is the first time we're seeing something like this happen. But then again, the real important thing is who loses that first stock skip.
Well, I mean, it's definitely going to be going the distance here. Not quite going to take the stock there, but 122 is a pretty solid percentage. There we go. Finding that can, but the tech going to be able to keep them alive. Beautiful stuff so far.
Yep. And Sekai Doggo literally, oh, not anymore, but a second ago was at literally half the damage that Meetleo is. Now it's a little bit greater. Meetleo still holding on to the stock. Again, I talk about the durability that Meetleo presents constantly. This dude will not go down without a fight, no matter what. And every single stock feels grueling to take. But there's a gunman on DIN that is going to be killing off the top. Sekai Doggo with the first stock of this match.
Yeah, fantastic stuff so far. The can is active though, but looking for a way to close out that first stock, not able to get it in the weird hitbox on the dash attack, sending Doggo the other direction. But I mean, here we are. We're trying to see if Meetleo can find a way to get in, because right now Doggo is putting up an impenetrable wall. Honestly, just doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, again, you need to keep away from the threat areas that Wii Fit has, and those toes are definitely things to worry about. That back area is going to be killing, and a very, very pretty even game here. One Wii Fit combo is going to put Meetleo in the lead, but then again, another one is going to keep the lead here for Sekai Doggo.
Okay. Ooh. All right, does goes for the get attack, just getting that can out of the way. The Sheriff and more cans coming out as well. And man, the way that like Sekai Doggo has been establishing their ledge traps have been phenomenal. But again, like Wii Fit Trainer is a weird character to ledge trap in general because they thrive at the edge. So it's kind of like you got to bring out a little bit extra. You got to do a little bit, be a little creative, you know?
Yep, and a nice bait there from Meetleo, catching the landing from Sekai Doggo right in front of him, but it doesn't even matter. A nice double clay pigeon into the back air. It's not going to kill. Really good DI there from Meetleo to survive that one. But then again, one setup such like that on this stock will be killing. And again, Meetleo is now starting to mount up their own offensive aggression. Now it is a pretty even game yet again, Skiff. Right now, both these guys are going to be fishing for a kill. I think Leo's kill power is a little bit better than Sekai Doggo's at this point.
Well, when deep breathing is in effect, that's absolutely true. We don't have it right now, but a well-placed up smash could very well actually find a way to turn this in their favor. I mean, 112 to 94, it's been very well in Doggo's favor this entire game. But man, Meetleo has been fighting back very, very well. Ooh, great DI, going to be able to stay alive just a little bit longer. The weak hit at the back there, unfortunate.
Yep, I love that DI though on that can a second ago. Really good stuff. Own can actually betraying Sekai Doggo a little bit. Ledge trapping with the Sun Citation is the decision there from Meetleo. It worked out pretty well, but that's because of what happened afterwards. But DI in again on the gunman. Sekai Doggo with some rage to boot, probably aided in that kill a lot. They're at 155 though. One good hit, and they could be dying there. But these up airs, we know what Sekai Doggo can do with these up air strings against Wii Fit. They did it a lot earlier in the winner's final set. Right now, it's working to their benefit.
Absolutely. I mean, a nice 46% to get things going here for extra credit, but a forward tilt with the deep breathing. That ain't too bad. Now you've got even stocks. It's an even game. This game's all about stocks. It's not about the percentages. It's all about Doggo can find a way to clutch this one out, because right now, man, Meetleo is looking to get a strong 3-0 and a reset. I don't know if it's going to be able to happen. He's got to find a way to dig deep here.
The big thing this match is that Sekai Doggo has been getting their own combos working again. They've been avoiding a lot of the combos that Meetleo has been trying to throw out at them. So a lot of those have been prevented from starting. Sekai Doggo is the one dealing the more damage. That's why they're on top right now, and that is why they still have this lead. Meetleo, again, as scrappy as they come, is not going to go down without a fight. They might live to 150 this match.
But look at this projectile placement right now. The cans, the clay pigeons, the Sheriff. He's getting all the hits he needs, finding a way to just continue to build up the damage here. 110%. It's looking pretty good for Sekai Doggo. Look at, they're taking their time. They're hiding behind their Sheriff, man. That's their champion right there.
Yeah, nice nair, up tilt. Trying to get more. Forward air, not going to connect. The up air is going to be the equalizer there for Sekai Doggo to get out of disadvantage. Now he has stage control. Meetleo's going to come in. Deep breathing is going to expire. And forward air into can, not going to kill just yet.
Yep. Ooh, wow.
I love that.
Yeah, no, that was actually really hard to get back to stage on, but they threaded the needle, found a way to be a little bit safe here. And look at this damage difference. I mean, 142 to 92, deep breathing on board as well. This could still be anybody's game, even though Doggo's been doing such an amazing job of just staying alive, staying elusive.
Yep, there is rage, but no more deep breathing anymore. Nice snipe! Is that going to do it? No, not yet. Really good DI from Sekai Doggo. Not putting himself in a bad situation there, but there is deep breathing up and yet again. Dash attack! No one dies!
Nobody even went anywhere. Why was there a kill screen? That was so weird. There must have been something else that connected. That was just so strange.
It was because of the dash attack, but the can ended up saving Sekai Doggo and hitting both of them. But again, deep breathing. Another time. Grab, up throw. Not gonna kill. Sekai Doggo's still living.
Yep, and okay. What's the option here? That's up forward. That is gonna be it. Yep. And we're gonna see Meetleo get the reset, forcing a grand finals reset here. And they're looking good, man. That's a 3-0, and now you got to go in against another set against them. Man, I don't know what's going on with Sekai Doggo. I don't know if they ran out of gas, but you got to wake up, buddy. You almost got it there, but, man, something's happening.
Yeah, dude. Wow. What a hot set there from Meetleo. Playing with a ball of fire under their ass, and they are playing to win. They know the stakes here, and they're representing their country well. Peru is well endowed with a great player here. But then again, you can't count Sekai Doggo out. Their buffer set's gone. But again, they started to come alive, particularly in that last match. Really gritty towards the end there. Did not want to say die. And we're going to be going to Hollow Bastion for the first stage pick here of the second set. It is an even game now, 0-0. The first person to lose is out of the tournament. Let's get this thing going. This is the Grand Finals reset. True Finals starts now at Ultra Hard.
I mean, I'm not really worried about who's going to be out of the tournament. This is the winner of the tournament here. We're not focused on the loser. We're focused about a winner. It's do or die for both players here. There are no more second chances. And we'll see how it plays out, man, starting off on Hollow Bastion. And right now, these guys are definitely going to war once again, throwing projectiles all over the place. But here comes the up air chain. Oh, a little bit of extra damage.
Whoa.
Oh my God, that back air would have been devastating.
Dude, that can was so cute. Hit the ball, got the extension, kept that string alive. Sekai Doggo with an amazing start to everything right now. But then again, this is Meetleo we're talking about. They're not going to be out of this for a very long time. They're going to punch their way back in if it kills them.
All right, well, we're seeing how everything's going to work out here. Okay, Meetleo does find a way back onto stage without too much hassle. But as soon as you find your way back on, the hassle there is waiting for you. That's, as long as there's a Sekai Doggo, you're definitely going to be pestered quite a little bit here. Tries without the soccer ball, not able to get anything. Man, this projectile placement from Doggo has just been top-notch, man. I'm really impressed with the way they've been playing.
I am too, dude. Honestly, both these players, neither one of them should be disappointed in their run today. Well, they all have a chance to go further. But a very interesting interaction off stage happening to Meetleo, and they weren't able to recover after that, Skiff.
That all started because of the the blaster hitbox from shooting the can, and they lost the stock to the blaster hitbox from the can, not the can itself. The blaster hitbox. Oh my God.
I mean, you gotta be reticent at all times when playing against Duck Hunt. This character, if you're not paying attention, can do stuff like that. Unfortunate for Meetleo.
No, you're absolutely right.
Again, when I get cheesed, I always play harder, and it feels like Meetleo's doing the exact same thing here. Has a little bit of deep breathing. It's gone now, but 0-0 going into the second stock here of the reset.
Well, there we go. A couple of back airs into a couple up airs. No, only going to get one, but still finds another aerial to cover the missed space anyway. And yeah, man, look at this. Just doing a great job. Really, just kind of really controlling one whole part of the stage, but also discouraging Meetleo from approaching to the other side. Like, it's actually really good trapping in general.
Yeah. I love that nair off the platform too. Good shield pressure to the up tilt. Not gonna go for a breaker there, but it is gonna keep Sekai Doggo off the ground for a little bit. You need time to set up, get your stuff going on. Oh man, that gunman came out and fired so fast it interrupted everything that Meetleo was doing. Now they got nothing. They got no deep breathing. They got no sun salutation stored away, and they're in the corner against Sekai Doggo, who has very much padlocked the stage.
Yeah, this is a very good position for Wii Fit Trainer usually at the ledge, right? That's where they thrive, but this is a much different character and a much different player for them to be taking on here. All right, there goes the can, putting on a little bit extra damage. Going to hit both of them, though, but a second can coming into play. Can I get a third one? Can I get a third can? I will not see it at all because Meetleo does not want
nice
it.
Read.
Going right into the up smash. Oh, my goodness.
Really good pressure at the ledge there. Has the can, so you don't want a neutral get up. And Refit, trust their roll a lot. It's the longest ledge roll in the whole game. And, therefore, a lot of people would be very, very able to whiff on it. But not Sekai Doggo. Had the spacing perfectly, got the up smash, and is now starting to do a ton of damage to this last stock of Meetleo. They are at 70% right now. Sekai Doggo has not been hit in a good minute.
There we go, getting another get-up attack just to try and clear out that ball and the can. Not wanting to deal with that right now, but another trade, but working out in Sekai Doggo's favor. Trades are going to be great the whole way through here, man. You just maintain to keep the lead. As long as you don't lose the stock, you're doing fine. And honestly, Leo's close to losing another stock right here, the final stock of game one.
Yeah. Oh, I love that side B. Keeps the ball out of Sekai Doggo's face and sends it right back into their opponents. Gunman's going to be avoided there. Meetleo doing a good job, but the ball is going to be hit back in their face again. We keep seeing the ball used against Meetleo here, and again, that's just kind of the nature of this matchup. But again, it's volatile. It's also hurting Sekai Doggo in a number of ways as well. It's knocking their cans away. It's knocking their gunmen out. You know, it's doing a good job of getting rid of the clay pigeons before it becomes a problem.
Ooh, this can play has been fantastic.
Nice up air.
But finding a stock with the up air on deep breathing up air, refreshing that deep breathing as well right before Sekai Doggo will respawn. You're at 117, man. This is not looking good for you. Another can hit is gonna put you way up in the air. You do find your way back, but where do you go from here, man?
I think you just need to try to rack up as much damage as you can. I kind of like getting hit by the can there. It didn't kill, but it actually put Meetleo in a better angle to recover a little bit. Nice forward air. Keep the pressure alive. Can to the face. Not going to kill just yet. That one might. Oh, baby.
Oh, they did get the grounding, but the can ended up popping them right out. So this is still doable, but man, this is really scary. And honestly, the smallest mistake is just going to allow Doggo to close this first game out.
Yeah, Doggo's looking for an up air, a back air, or a smash attack right now, or a clay pigeon to confirm into one of the above. The can might kill as well at this point. Maybe even a gunman. We do know that Meetleo doesn't know how to DI the gunman effectively. There's a back throw. It's not going to kill just yet. There's a can off stage, though. Oh, yeah, F-tilt. Good extension off the can there to catch that two-frame. Sekai Doggo on the board. First win of Grands. And they are on top right now going into game number 2.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's about time Doggo found a little bit of extra gas in the tank to be able to close out at least one game, but it's all about maintaining that momentum to close out a second and hopefully a third for all the Doggo fans in the chat. We'll see if they're able to get this going here. But Meetleo, man, they've been on fire. Ever since they got sent the losers bracket, it's been an absolute warpath for them, man. It is scorched earth. Anybody who's in their path, which really is only 2 people, let's be honest here, but they are taking them to task, man. We'll see if they're able to turn this around, try to get that momentum back in, but hopefully they aren't getting too tired either, man. This bracket is no joke.
Right, and this matchup is no joke either, Skip. Again, it is very easy to get worn out when you're playing a long matchup like this for 2 straight sets. And also, you're coming into loser's bracket from it. So, mindset, I think, is the game winner here. Failing a deep breathing check, though, is not boding great for Meetleo, but we are on Battlefield here. So they can get a good amount of extensions, but then again, speaking of extensions, look at these ones from Sekai Doggo, catching a landing as well, trying to catch a frame trap. It does with a forward tilt, and the can to extend things even further, hitting another ball and another can. The pressure, Skip, it's mounting, and I think Meetleo's starting to crack a little bit.
How many can setups does this guy have at the ledge? Like, he went through 4 different setups there, and they all landed on Meetleo, just racking up this damage. Sekai Doggo is absolutely insane, and it's so crucial to know how to play with the can when you are a Duck Hunt main, but I feel like this guy has infinite amounts of tricks. Like, this guy's an actual magician. What the heck is happening?
He might be the best Duck Hunt in the world, Skip, but that remains to be seen. Right now, he's doing a very good job in his own territory right now, and has the can going out deep. If you can't edge guard, have your can do it for you. But right now, Meetleo doing a good job of evening things up here. Gets the spike to put a boot on it. Meetleo, who went down very early here, is on top of the board right now. 3 stocks to 2.
Yeah, but 139, we got another ledge trap scenario coming up. Yep, the get-up attack, and they knew that was going to happen, too. We've seen how many get-up attacks from Meetleo just to get that can out of the way, and they were waiting for it. Got a huge punish as well, that down-angled forward tilt. Honestly, beautifully played, recognizing the situation. And look at this, man. Oh, wasn't able to get the up air that they wanted. Unfortunate, but they are doing a good job, but a little bit of a better job is from Meetleo here. Of course, as soon as I say something, we get a nice little chain. That could have been the stock.
Yeah, very well could have been. If they were able to get that one last up air, they try to get an extension off of the up B as well, because you can use aerials out of that now. The can was almost able to put an end to everything off stage as well, but it's going to come down hard and heavy. It's going to dink Meetleo right in the head. They have to recover yet again. The ledge trapping's been so brutal. It's something we haven't really talked about here. You don't really think of Duck Hunt as a ledge trapping character, but Sekai Doggo is doing a good job of making it look like it.
Yeah, I mean, you don't normally think of that because how often do we see Duck Hunt actually in a ledge trap scenario? Is usually just setting up projectiles on stage and just getting a bunch of damage that way. But this ledge trap game has been top-notch. Honestly, one of the most impressive, if not the most impressive ledge trap game I've ever seen right now. And it's just because, like, I give Duck Hunt games a lot of respect because there's a lot of stuff happening here. And to make it work at a top level, you got to work really hard for it. Yeah,
you do. And you got to give credit to Meetleo as well. I mean, this is a hard matchup for them as well. You know, I would say between these two, maybe it's even, maybe it's a -1 for Wii Fit. I'm not so sure, but frankly, it's difficult for them both. It's a long, hard-fought matchup, and it has been ever since these two started playing. With Sekai Doggo looking to put an end to this game too in style at 102% on their second stock, trying to deal with Meetleo on their last stock.
All right, well, there we go. Another can coming out. Not going to be able to connect it, and they were looking for the punish out of the air dodge. They just weren't able to get it.
Yep. Oh, and there's a gunman. Again, the wall of pain being established from Sekai Doggo. Parries the soccer ball because he knew it wasn't his. The wherewithal there is so good. Has the can over the top. Ball going to be shot out by the gunman, dealing a little bit of extra damage. Well, Sekai Doggo might... But how did he DI that? That's ridiculous.
Oh, I don't know, but you're not going to DI that one, though. Losing the stock, and this is where it all comes down, man. 121-0. Boy, Meetleo's got a lot of work to make up here, but that's a good start. 23 is not bad. That's nothing to scoff at.
No, it's definitely not, my friend. Can off stage, angle down F tilt, hits those calves. Wow. And it is a match point in favor of Sekai Doggo this time around. You got 3-0'd in Winterside Grands. Maybe just enough time to adjust. And now the hero from Chile is looking to put an exclamation mark on their victory here at Ultra Hard. Ball's in your court, Meetleo. If you want to push this to a Game 5, it's all your decision. Just how far are you willing to go, my friend?
I mean, hey, this is where bracket stamina comes into play. He did have to play at least one more set than Sekai Doggo did. Looks like they're discussing some things here real quick, but man, what a run so far. These guys are incredible. You got to hand it up to both of them. Doesn't matter who takes the W here. These guys have played their hearts out. They're getting a nice little pay cut out of the tournament, but also just a lot of Smash World Tour points. And honestly, I can't even complain about that, man. On Smash World Tour, there's a huge prize pool at the end of that. So even if you don't get first here, you can still try again for the rest of the year to next December. But we'll see if Meetleo is able to get this popping off here. Right now, Sekai Doggo up 2-0 and playing like an absolute animal. No, no pun intended.
Yes, sir. Hey, let's talk about the stage pick a little bit here, Skip, because honestly, I feel like a bigger stage does help Meetleo out a lot. They have a lot of mobility, especially with deep breathing active, and I feel like the problem in most of the matches that we've seen so far is that they kind of got a little bit crowded, especially with all the setups that Sekai Doggo's going for. Wii Fit doesn't really need a lot to set up the amount of damage that they can do. Meanwhile, Sekai Doggo having platforms to retreat underneath, having a good amount of small, close-knit stages, has really allowed them to take up a lot more space than Meetleo can really effectively deal with. So I feel like the stage pick is going to be playing and helping a lot. But right now, I'd say a pretty even game, especially after that extension. Look at that.
Yeah, man, that was like that entire sequence was just nothing but Sekai Doggo in advantage state, just keeping Meetleo on the back foot, and that was almost really scary. Almost led into a first stock, especially with a deep breathing forward tilt on that platform.
Yeah, Meetleo usually is able to get those when the ball returns. Seen that a number of times a day, Skiff, but right now, it's doing great.
Okay, not going to be able to get the can that they want right there, but I do got to hand them for their Sheriff placement, too. The Sheriff has actually been invalidating a lot of projectiles here from Meetleo. It actually kind of gets them some positions, too, where they're able to get some huge punishes out of it. But yeah, Sekai Doggo started off this game a little rough, but it's looking up pretty hot after taking that first stock, man. Beautiful up smash.
Yeah, dash attack, even with deep breathing, is not safe on shield. And that up smash is ludicrously fast, actually. Not a lot of people know how fast that move is. It's pretty quick. And it does kill off the top, even on a stage with as high of a ceiling as Town and City. Right now, starting to see if Meetleo can maybe take the stock out. Desperation might be starting to happen. But there's that Sun Salutation to kill off the top. Meetleo still in this thing. Hasn't gotten out of hand yet.
Yeah, definitely charged up that deep breathing a little too late as we got a punish out of it for just a little bit of damage. It's nothing too crazy, but you do want to minimize any sort of damage that's coming out of Sekai Doggo because, man, he is nothing short of putting percentage down on you. He's got all these ways to put it down, and there you go, rapid jab on the shield. Gonna push him out far enough. No punish out of it either. Doggo's looking good, but Meetleo, man, they are certainly not done. Oh, that's huge, though. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. And he has to land now, too. We've been seeing a lot of difficulty landing against Sekai Doggo. Sekai Doggo not putting themselves in a lot of bad situations, or at least ones that are committed to any options, especially when Meetleo's in the air. And honestly, these aerial combos have been so good. And yeah, the can to tank the Sun Salutation and get a little bit of damage on the board for Meetleo. Always a good thing for Sekai Doggo. who is looking convincing here, but a nice ball combo, getting 62% on the board. Meetleo, if they get a read, it could be good, but then again, Sekai Doggo pushes them to their tournament stock.
I mean, Meetleo's definitely down, but certainly not out. They can make a huge play here, but man, these cans have been coming in clutch for Doggo here. The Sheriff, man, it is a team effort here, and this team might just be moving on to a nice 800 points in the Smash World Tour if they can keep this up. But look at this, 138% deep breathing online as well. You can be sure that they're going to find a way to try and take this stuff out. But man, you got to work hard for it. This is a huge opening, though. Play picking into the Nair. Laird, what's going to happen here, man?
I'm going to say it plain and simple. I feel like Meetleo needs to keep themselves ridiculously safe here. They need to play back. They need to make sure they intercept Sekai Doggo as opposed to just try to force offense. Whiff punishing is going to be crucial here, Skiff, for both these players.
Yep.
Neither one of them wants to put themselves in a situation where they are in a deficit.
They're doing a great job of just, not really engaging when that deep breathing is out as well. They're throwing up all these projectiles. That's when they're playing more of that defensive game that we know Duck Hunt for, right? And they're doing a pretty solid job, but you get caught up in a situation like that, 75%, no deep breathing anymore. But my God, the hitboxes are flying all over the place. The percentage is going crazy. 75 to 101 right now. No deep breathing. Wasn't able to get it.
Yep. Really good drift away, though, for Meetleo to survive these combos. Not going to get grabbed, though. Sekai Doggo was looking for it, looking to put Meetleo in a bad situation off stage. But a nice catch on the up air. Can is at center stage. It's hard to deal with. It's going to send them both far away. Oh, there's a grab. Back throw, not going to kill. Can has another one at ledge. Get up attack. F tilt. Dash attack, rather, excuse me. And Sekai Doggo pops off. He gets a 3-0 victory in Grand's reset and advances into first place, winning the tournament. Ultra Hard concludes with that victory.
Man, look at that pop-off back there, too, man. That dude is so ecstatic. Man, he is killing it right now. What an amazing turnaround of events, too, man. I thought Meetleo was going to go for a strong 6-0 with the way they were playing in the first part of Grands. But, man, Sekai Doggo coming out just gas tank full, apparently. They were just coasting for the first half of everything and just absolutely lit it up. Taking a nice first place, getting that first place cash prize at Ultra Hard, but also 800 Smash World Tour points in the process. I think that puts him firmly in first place. We still got a lot of time before Smash World Tour happens, but that's a nice spot to be in.
Oh, yeah. I mean, again, I think I'm pretty sure that the circuit's been up for almost a month now. So being in first place at the end of a month, good sign of things to come. And I know South America, as well as Central America and the rest of the world, are going to be lit up with these events as they keep happening, my friend. And you know what?
Oh, yeah.
Really good work to everyone who showed up today. Every single set we watched was awesome. They were all so amazing. Credits to all you players who don't get your time in the sunlight. You deserve it. You guys all deserve it. You guys played amazingly today.